So we're gonna review Melody Journey, but here's what we're gonna do. Flo has explained the concept of the show to me, and it immediately reminded me of a show we have here in the West. I don't think it's on TV anymore. Well, it isn't. I wish it was. But it was called Songland. And the concept is not quite the same, but what is the same, that it involves the composer, the original singer, the original writer, performing the song, and then A-list artists picking up the song, doing it in their own way, working through it, whatever, and spitting it back out in their new A-list way. So what I'm excited to do is review the original version versus what the A-list artist does with it. That's what we're gonna do. Now I know Flo, you're watching the show, watching the show. So you might have some. I'm sure you have some thoughts.
Yes.
But for Jay and I, we haven't seen the show. We haven't seen the any of it. So this is gonna be us kind of deciding what we think of the original, and we're going to talk about anything that comes to our mind. Do we like the vocals? Do we like the style? Do we like the production? Do we like the vibe? Do we like how it changed? Do we think that the original artist did a better, the original composer did a better idea? So this is totally up my alley. I'm pretty stoked. So here we go. This is the first one that Jay has cooked up. Here we go.
Okay.
So we're hearing the original composer first.
Yeah, the demo first.
The demo.
哦，于东然哦，
哎，怎么这个名字很耳熟？我跟他合唱过。
So the artist. So this is all A-list artists sitting. I take it.
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
大家好，我是用音乐打抱不平的于东然。世界上很
Sorry,
多
I have one question. Are these guys submitting it with a specific artist in mind?
No.
Okay, so
well,
they're just.
sometimes they do, but they don't get to pick who.
Okay.
The
So
artist, the A-lister, gets to pick which songs
love
they're
it.
interested in.
Love it. That's similar to Songland. Okay.
音需要被听到，我希望用音乐作为载体，成为他们的通道。
我们现在正义感很强，
哦，正义感。
应该也是个很细腻、敏感的人。
So she wrote it?
Yeah.
I'm always curious because not all songwriters are excellent singers.
是的雨飘向何处，一片迷雾。旧的花也会无助，凋零泥土。走向魔鬼的坟路，再无归途，化为虚无。我的太阳恍恍惚惚，习惯孤独，多想拥抱简单幸福，结束痛苦。无声无泪的倾诉，为何命运总是在夜里才敢失声痛哭
Good.
I know.
红了眼，一点点破碎崩塌瓦解，冷漠世界，凝望着深渊变成深渊，在人间，在风咆哮之前，游走在善恶两面，怎么让人变成羔羊，躲在暗处终生？你爱让人变成恶冷践踏在众生之上。
She's like an artisty artist. Like she totally leans her own self into it. She's not worried about being in the box or of trend or of anything. She's just doing her. I want to say something.
Yes.
I heard one of you talk about lyrics. I have most of my catalog of music that I've ever put out is my own compositions. Either I wrote it entirely myself or I wrote it in a co-write. So, but I have put out a couple songs that were written by songwriters, and the lyrics are actually so important when you're looking at singing a song that you didn't write, because you don't want to say shit that doesn't feel authentic to you. You don't want to say shit that feels either pushes against your, I don't want to say beliefs or values, but also you don't want to say shit that feels too young, too old, or boring.
That's so
or
true.
like you, because when you sing it, you know that your audience is going to take it from you, from your heart, from your head, from your person.
Yeah.
So you don't, I've had a few songs pitched to me where I'm like, I just wouldn't say that. Like I just wouldn't say that. So I can't. Either we have to change the lyrics or I can't say that. So it's interesting when you're pitching your song in this way, because the person who's going to sing it has to like feel the lyric for them. For them.
我预备要忏悔泪光，谁也不能替他原谅。眼泪都是 是无常穷极一生在奔忙着，下面具披上伪装，难道继续演高尚？多嚣张，自曝黑夜。
这口气好长啊！
Yeah, they're saying she doesn't take a breath.
Difficult.
They're saying
So
that
it will
she
make it
doesn't
hard.
take a
So it will
breath.
make it hard. Yeah. I'm not loving her voice in the upper stuff there. Yeah, but I still think she's an artisty artist.
跌到收场。
Fast vibrato, but pretty hooky, hey?
Yeah.
哇！
There's an artist in the West I love with this kind of vibrato.
Oh.
Jess Glenn.
Here it is.
Okay. So what
Zhou Shen
does
got
Zhou
the
Shen
song.
do with it?
You
Okay.
won the song. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a dark theme, eh?
Oh yeah, I guess before we go on, give me anything that you might want to share with me.
The title is Silence of the Lamb.
Really?
But like, is the lyrics about the movie?
Oh, I can't. I'm not good enough to explain the lyrics. They're actually
it's
quite.
really, really
But there's
deep,
nothing like
Yeah.
no major overview.
Really
You're both
deep,
afraid you'll get yelled at if you give me anything.
Probably.
We can
We can
try
read
to
it right
look it
now
up.
and
We can try
try.
to
We can
read.
use AI to help us.
The lost rain drifts aimlessly, a fog all around. Okay, so to me, we're setting up like this ambiance, this atmosphere. Even the proud flower can feel helpless, withering into the soil, heading towards the devil's furnace. Oof. Okay, so hell. Even the proud flower can feel helpless, withering. Okay, so even beautiful things feel disempowered, helpless, because the heat of hell, basically. With no way back, turning into nothingness. So I think they're just saying, like, it's coming. The darkness is coming. Gazing at the sun, dazed and confused, accustomed to the loneliness, longing to embrace simple happiness, to end the pain, silent, tearless confessions. Why is it? Gazing at the sun, dazed and confused, accustomed to the loneliness. Okay, so this person is saying that they're used to the darkness, they're used to the loneliness, perhaps, longing to embrace simple happiness. Yeah, so they're wanting the light, the happiness, the not darkness, but the darkness is coming. Are you looking at the Chinese lyrics right now? Good, good.
You bet.
Okay, that fate always dares to cry out loud only at night. Greed reddened eyes, bit by bit, crumbling, collapsing, disintegrating. A cold and indifferent world staring into the abyss, becoming the abyss. So still just describing the sort of dissension into the darkness, yeah? Becoming the abyss. In this world, before the winds begin to howl, wandering between good and evil, silence turns people into lambs, hiding in the dark without a sound. So we're saying that everybody is made timid, everybody is made weak in the darkness.
Yeah.
Okay? Indulgence turns people into wolves. Oh, yeah, that's very interesting. Yes, when we empower people, they sometimes turn evil, don't they? Trampling over all things, the crocodile sheds no tears of remorse. Interesting. In Chinese, is there a crocodile tears? Is that a saying in Chinese? Crocodile
I
tears?
think it's
so.
across different cultures.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, so crocodile tears to me in English means when you're, what does it mean? Crocodile tears, when you're not actually sad.
You're not genuine.
You're not genuine.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Okay. Trampling over all living things, the crocodile sheds no tears of remorse. So I think they're kind of doing a play on words there. No one can forgive on its behalf. Eyes void of light, the world is ever changing, rushing through life with endless toil. So we're just saying, eyes void of light. Okay, so eyes void of light to me is very like, dim. Somebody is dim and the world is kind of racing. And endless toil means like it's just endless hell, kind of. Yeah. Tearing off the mask, putting on a disguise, shall we continue acting noble? Okay. So even though we're under the dark of night, shall we be good people, or should we like lean into the evil that the darkness covers, or am I going too far with that?
No, I think that's
Okay.
good.
How arrogant, the light piercing through the night will eventually illuminate this absurdity. Let's wait for the end. Okay, so the light is eventually coming, so are you going to behave terribly in the cover of the dark of night? But eventually the light will come, so, make your choice wisely.
Yeah.
Greed reddened eyes, bit by bit, breaking, collapsing, disintegrating. I think this is a repeat now, right? Is this the chorus again? Staring into the abyss, becoming the abyss, in this world the winds begin to howl. Okay. Wandering between good and evil, silence turns people into lambs. Silence turns people into lambs. So when people are when people are silenced or in the darkness, they become weak.
I think, and then you just follow and do whatever because you don't have
You become
the voice.
you become a sheep. You become
So
a sheep.
Exactly.
Become a sheep.
That's how I see it.
Okay. Trampling over all things, crocodile, blah blah blah. This is a repeat. Shall we act? There's nothing new. There's nothing new here. This is all repeat now. Okay. Okay, that was. I think that was good.
Good.
I think that was helpful. Okay, Zhou Shen with his sparkly awesomeness. Oh, no sparkles here. Can we have a little volume? Chick bass player. Okay, I prefer this. Not just because it's him. Maybe.
走向魔鬼的愤怒，在乌龟图化为虚无。迎着太阳恍恍惚惚，习惯孤独，多想拥抱简单幸福，接受痛苦。
This got a glow up. This song got a big glow up. I can take a little more volume if that's okay.
命运总是在夜里才敢失声痛哭，唱红了眼，一点点风随风它瓦解了我世界，凝望着深渊变成深幽在人间，在风咆哮之间，游走在山河两边。沉默让人变成羔羊，活在暗处不声张，你爱让人变成阿郎，践踏在众生之上，恶意没有忏悔泪光，谁也不能轻擦。人中落空，世事无常，终其一生在奔忙，遮上面具披上伪装，难道继续演高尚多嚣张？
I feel a few things already. One, I feel the hook is more highlighted here. The hook feels more obvious and
Why is
more
that?
highlighted.
What's the
Well,
arrangement too? Obviously,
yes.
it builds, right? It layers.
But I don't think he changed the arrangement of the instrumentation, you mean, yeah?
Yeah,
Because I don't think they changed the arrangement of the...
the track.
I don't think so, did they?
She didn't have this arrangement.
No? Did he rework it? Is this reworked a little bit more linear? Okay.
Pretty sure this
Okay.
is more
That makes sense.
grand.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's more grand.
But I also think that I was kind of saying about her that she's kind of more of a, like she was more of a quirky artisty artist. And it is not a songwriter's responsibility. If their aspiration lies more in songwriting, they're not always going to be the best singer. She happens to be a fine singer, but it's funny when you see a Zhou Shen sing it, it's like, oh. And that's not always so, right? I've been to Nashville and I've seen the original songwriter of very famous songs sing, and sometimes it's literally amazing. Literally amazing. But sometimes it's like this, where you're like, oh, it got air breathed right into it. It got air breathed into it. So I think that I'm going to finish watching this, but I think this is a very clear glow up for me. And I think the song itself was served very well by his artistry.
Well, as a demo artist, it's the inexperience too sometimes, because she was nervous, you can tell. Like she was singing live in front of a lot of A-lister.
Yeah, but keep in mind too that when I do this review, I'm not just judging her as a singer. Like that's a silly thing to do, judging someone in their like wherever studio or whatever versus an A-list singer. What I'm also looking at is the vibe of the song, the feel of the song. I mean, sometimes when you have a song and it's more, have you guys ever had a song where you hear the demo version or there's like just a version of a guitar player and the singer and you prefer it to the commercial recording? Have you ever come across that?
A few times.
Or there's this station on Spotify that is cover artists, like just random small artists covering huge pop songs, and sometimes you're like, this is how I want this song to be. So it's not that I'm judging her as a vocalist and comparing her directly to Zhou Shen. That would be silly and weird and unfair. I'm looking at the whole picture. How does it feel? How does it feel? How does the song feel? How does the art feel? How does the singer feel? And I mean, look, she wrote the damn thing. She should be very proud. This must be an amazing moment for her to see this come to life this way.
Yeah.
But it also depends if you're a songwriter or a singer-songwriter. Because singer-songwriters, they're usually pretty great singers. But songwriters aren't always like super, super strong singers. I thought she was fine. but I thought the song lives really well here. Great example of emotion and singing coming together, not too much of one or the other.
Yeah.
That melody is so much more highlighted in this version.
Yeah.
It was a little blurry from her. I shouldn't say that like that. Sorry, I'm stopping it a lot. I'm not pooing her. I'm praising the song and I'm praising his interpretation.
Yeah.
This works.
Yeah, in the vibe, yeah. And after going through the lyrics
It's
too,
a bit gothic.
it's kind of like haunting and spooky
Gothic
and like
rock almost.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, yeah. She must have just pooped her pants watching this come to. Seriously,
It's so tastefully done.
it is so tastefully done.
Nice work.
Oh, that is so fucking cool, freaking cool. Seeing a song go from its baby on its baby feet to its grown-up legs.
Yeah.
Again, for her, she must have just shed a zillion tears
Yeah.
watching this performance and hearing what became of it, because all of her bones are there, right? The bones, the structure is all still there, but you're hearing it come out of just expert placement and total care and thoughtful artistry and just really beautiful decisions. She should be very, very proud of herself, and I'm sure she was thrilled to see how this came out. Thrilled. I like this. I hope we do more of these. Watching all these dreams go up in smoke, let beauty come out of ashes. Let beauty come out of ashes. And when I pray to God, oh,